You see the team. You see the bloodshot eyes. The game's out, but is it worth it? I'm sitting here looking like an infected from Last of Us, just a zombie mulling around. But you see, we have gotten very good progress. We'll talk about that today, and also Team Affinity, because that is one of the premier things that you guys should be focusing on right now. Team Affinity, how to get it done fast, and we'll also touch on some cards that you should prioritize first. They're not cheap bastards this year. You get all of them, but they're the ones prioritized. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. As always, we're making good progress on the Gomer Simpson channel. I appreciate that immensely. And let's go ahead and talk about it right now. So, on the main channel, Gomer's Leisure, we had a video talking about the best things to do the first day. And the first thing I did was the World Baseball Classic program. I'm not completely done with it yet, but it was time for a break, because I only have the fucking PXP missions left, and that is as mind-numbing and monotonous as it could possibly get. You know, we're taking it day by day, step by step, and we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get Mr. Arena, and this time, damn it, I will get Michael Nelson Trout. I sold my soul, and David Wright, the captain card, and we got Kwan Gigajaw right here. We're aiming for Trout, and we got the Gigajaw. I mean, hey, in certain contexts, that's not bad. That's not bad. But Team Affinity is back, and it's as good as it was in 21. Very, very good rewards. Again, you've got each separate program from the East, the Central, the West, and both the same thing for the American and National League. The one I recommend that you do first is the National League for sure. And the American League touches in with that, because remember, the Showdown and Conquest, it's kill two birds with one stone. Sorry, PETA, but damn it, you're not going to get rid of that expression. They wanted to have it be feed two birds with one stone. That's going to really catch on one of these days. We got Team Affinity Showdown, which nets you not only 15k XP in the Team Affinity stage for the National League, but also the American League. And vice versa, the Conquest does the same thing. If you finish all 10 brutal games, and I mean that wholeheartedly, you're going to be able to get 25,000 XP points for each Team Affinity stage on the NL East and the American League East side. So how I would focus on this is, first of all, do the moments, right? You look at the National League right here. None of them are particularly my idea of difficult. Get on base 3 times with Jeff McNeil. I probably did that 10 times, let's be honest. Hitting's a little wonky occasionally here. The bats, it's like the dead ball era. Back when the lead leaguer of home runs had like 12. You really got to be precise this year. Rhys Hoskins hit a home run. Pretty fun. You get those done, and you get to the first 5,000 XP pack, which you're going to net you a gold card and a diamond card. And obviously, those are used for team build missions. Not only are you going to get access to another card, which is tough to come by, especially if you're normally spent, such as my ugly ass right here. It's going to take time to build up these collections and get available cards to even do this with. But on top of it, you also have henchman missions. So we got the D Strange Gordon. Strange name. I always forget. I forget, does he even play anymore? Is D Strange Gordon on a Major League Baseball team? Him and Gary Sanchez both just looking for a spot in the world. But you finish those off, you get more PXP. You see right here, it's going to net you a cool 3,500. And you want to do those, of course, during the Conquest. That's your time to shine. So essentially moments, and then you go to Showdown. If you do those two, that's 20,000 that you're going to get up to your first captain card right here for each division. And you can repeat that same formula 6 times, or yeah, I mean, you only have to do the Showdown 3 times, and then each different section's moments, and boom, you're gonna have yourself a captain card. And some of these are really good, some of them not so much. But you look at Austin Riley, 108, 103, 91, 95, just casually. Really good offensive numbers. 71 fielding, 72 speed. Oh, did I mention 6 fucking quirks? How about another one? This card is stacked to the brim. He's by far the best one right here. Out of the 4. Yeah, out of the 4 options that you get. Let's just pretend like Josiah Gray's not there. Maybe someday the Nationals are going to rule the day. They traded Trey and Max Scherzer over to Los Angeles. But you're able to get that captain card there. You're going to get a second pick. You're going to get all of them eventually, I do believe. So you don't have to worry. But there's definitely priority who you should pick first. So you do those 2 things. You get the captain card. Again, that's going to net you the captain stat mission. 3,500 PXP for getting this done, 5 extra base hits with Austin Riley's the one that I finished. And on top of those, a couple missions that you get from the cards within the program. You don't have to spend any stubs at all. You don't have to do the exchanges. You don't have to do the mini season vouchers. You finish Conquest, and trust me when I say this, you are going to hate your life. You are not going to be having a good time doing this. You're either going to fall asleep at the wheel, you're going to be just dozing off. Again, this game, Conquest, this mode is like melatonin. It just puts you right to sleep. It's like watching later seasons of The Walking Dead. A walking simulator at that point. Oh, what happened? Oh yeah, we went from right here to right there. And there's some dialogue in between. It is grueling. It is going to beat you down. The CPU is going to beat you down. I actually did lose 1 game. Had a pretty infamous clip last night on Twitch where somehow I scored 4 runs. I bunted out of it. Matt fucking Chapman, the always intense man, hits a walk-off grand slam. I've never felt more demoralized and less of a man than that night on stream. That was really, really rough, and I hate that anybody had to witness that shit live. But you're able to do the Conquest map, you get those things done, and you're at your Charisma player, which there's some really good ones. You look at Ronald McDonald Acuna Jr. right here. He's 100-100 against righties, 89-94 against lefties, max arm, 90 speed, 90 stealing. The one thing that I'm a little concerned on is the 56 reaction. I'm not sure how that's going to play. I don't know. Maybe he got thrown through the washing machine as a kid, and his reaction time's just a little poor. Like when the doctor, you're going in for a physical, hits the hammer on the knee. That bastard's not moving until you get up to his inner thigh. He's not feeling shit. But everything else about this card is very, very good. And you got those Charisma cards. You're going to be able to get more of them as you progress through the Team Affinity stage. At that point, you might want to look at the mini seasons. Those vouchers are going to help you get more progress. You cannot repeat Showdown. You cannot repeat the Conquest map in order to get more points. You can repeat the team build missions. So if you really want to just keep playing these ad nauseum, you can do so, and you're going to get progress that way. So Team Affinity is really, really stacked. I'll talk about a couple cards in particular. The couple cards in particular that I think you should prioritize. There's one World Series MVP, the Riz God, Jeremy Pena, throwing up the hearts. All the ladies are swoon, and all the DD players are swoon, taken aghast by that 110-102 versus left, 89-92 against righties. Max speed, max fielding. What a fucking card by Jeremy Pena right here. Absolutely recommend that you guys go after that one for sure. The Juan Soto's pretty good. Again, he's a little slow, both speed and mentally when it comes to balls being hit out in the outfield. So use him at your own discretion. Dustin May's one of the best pitcher options that you got within the Charisma series. He's got Outlier on the sinker as well. Really, really good. Rafi Devers I'm going for in the AL East right now. Looking to bring him to the squad. Bo Bichette, another really good shortstop option. Ton of contact. He's got no quirks, though. No quirks for old Bo Bichette. Joey Meneses, unironically, maybe the best hitter out of the bunch. 114-105 against lefties, 102-92 versus right. Is he going to field the ball cleanly? Probably not. 63 fielding. First base matters a little bit more this year. It's not make or break, but it could hurt you on occasion. Christian Yelich, also a good option. 100 contact aside, mid-90s power. He's got the speed. He's got the excellent swing. Unfortunately, he's a little washed, so he only gets 2 quirks at this day and age. But those are some great ones that you can go for. And then captains as well. You really want to focus on the boost, because if you look at like an Austin Riley, think, are you reasonably going to use Braves cards? Yes, you might. Okay, then that's a good captain card to have, because that boost is going to do something for you. A lot of these cards are not mind-blowing. I look at the Pete Alonso, the Aaron Judge, for example. Their stats are kind of disappointing. Aaron Judge really is a power hitter, and power hitter alone. He's turned into Adam Dunn miraculously overnight. He can't run, he can't catch, he can't hit the ball, and he has like a Cyclops eye. He's blind. 45 vision is awful in DD, how they reduced the vision cone this year. So you really want to focus on guys that you're actually going to use the captain boost. If it's Aaron Judge, if it's the Yankees, think about that Derek Jeter that you could get plus 10 power versus righties, plus 10 power versus left, and 15 arm. Captains are really big this year. I cannot stress that enough. Highly recommend that you start looking at your team, figuring out how you could work in a team captain. But overall, just get some good cards first, and we'll start there. Let me know in the comments section what Team Affinity cards you guys are gunning after first. We got a ton more videos playing for the second and the main channel here, and of course on twitch.tv/GomesToLegend. Thank you all, as always, for watching this one. Leave a like down below if you guys did enjoy. Hope you guys have a great day. Thumbs out. Yay.